Has anyone else noticed that when life finally gets calm, you don't actually feel peaceful? Like you expect relief, but instead you feel restless or bored or even like a little off. I've been sitting with that, and honestly, it makes sense. For like a long time, I was living in survival mode and I didn't even realize it. Everything felt intense, relationships, emotions, stress. There's always something to figure out. So when my life slowed down, I didn't feel like relief. I actually felt like uncomfortable and even a little bit weird. And I was like, why? Why? Why do I feel this way? Right? You'd think that you would be, you know, relieved. But the thing is, when your nervous system is so used to chaos, calm does not feel safe at first. And your body is so used to, you know, adrenaline and constant urgency and the stillness can feel like suspicious, right? Like nothing's happening. There's, your system, your nervous system is like, wait, where's the problem? What's the problem? Like, what can I fix? What can I solve? And that's why calm feels boring. And it's not because it's like actually boring, it's just because it's unfamiliar. And then there's like a few things that I've noticed, especially in myself. When life slows down, I sometimes feel restless or like I should be doing more or like something's missing. Sometimes I even catch myself wanting a little drama, as funny as that sounds. And it's just to feel something familiar again because I'm so used to it and like craved chaos. But now my nervous system is recalibrating. So, I'm like going through that withdrawal effect from chaos and drama and just trying to get used to being calm. And I actually noticed this recently. Everything has been going like really good. I've been 3 weeks, no alcohol, waking up early, working out, feeling clearer and just like in a really good place with my goals and my health and everything. And yesterday I had this sudden urge to drink. And I'm like, I was just like, why am I having this urge right now? Right. And so I want to, I was thinking about it. I was like, why is this coming up? And then at first I realized like it wasn't really the urge of alcohol, like having the alcohol. It was like me self-sabotaging, right? Because again, I'm not used to like it's unfamiliar to be everything going good. And naturally, my body's like, okay, well, something's off. So let's bring back an old pattern that you're comfortable with. And that was self-sabotaging, which for me would be alcohol. Because if I were to drink alcohol, then I would, not get a good sleep. And then maybe I would be not feeling too good the next day, depending on how much you drink. Right? Like it just doesn't align with my goals. And that would have been self-sabotage because it would have set me back a bit. But my body was trying to pull me back into something familiar because calm still doesn't feel safe right now. So I was driving when I had this thought and I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? Like I just told myself, I said, you are feeling this way because it's familiar and it's unfamiliar right now to be, doing all these new things like routine wise and not to have alcohol. And, for me, what the normalcy would be is like you work on your goals and you do all these things. And then Friday night comes and then all of a sudden, like maybe you want a drink or two, right? And I'm just trying to not do that. And that's why like my body was like, oh, okay, well, we're used to it. So we're going to go do it. But I realized it was self-sabotage. And because I realized it and I was aware of it, I could make a different choice that night and decide, hey, I'm not going to do this and I'm going to keep going. And I didn't. And I'm super glad I didn't. And like, that's the thing is when you're not used to something Old patterns that feel familiar will try to pull you back in. But you need to realize that the more you do the unfamiliar thing that's good for you, the more it will become familiar. And that's what I told myself yesterday. I was like, yeah, it's a little bit different. You're unfamiliar. Your body's not used to this, but soon this will be the familiar. And having a drink on a Friday night will be unfamiliar. Now, I do not have drinks on Friday nights every night. I don't drink that much. But I find that when things are going really good in my life, goals wise and taking care of myself, that urge to drink comes up. And I feel like it's because my body's not used to things going well. So it needs a little drama to it. But now I am making different decisions. And I honestly, I used to think that peace was exciting. Like it would feel exciting. Like I thought like when you are not in this chaos and you're not living that kind of way, and things are more calm and stuff, that it'd be exciting. But like it's calm is quiet, it's still, it's grounded. It doesn't entertain you, it just grounds you. And my life didn't get boring, but my baseline just changed. And that's another reason why calm feels weird, is because chaos gave me an identity. I was the strong one, the fixer, the one who handled everything. And letting go of that was scary at first. But I realized calm isn't taking anything away, but instead it's bringing me closer to myself. And when I say that, what I mean by that is every time there's chaos and there's drama and there's all that, it's a distraction to who I am actually meant to be and the person I'm supposed to be. So now that I'm actually in a calm space in my life with calm people, calm situations, I'm actually achieving more things that are meant for me and aligned for me, because I'm not being distracted by all the drama and the chaos that I used to be distracted by. And that's the thing, is I was actually thinking about it and I was like, I never actually got this far in my life because there's always something that pulled me back in, and I allowed it to every time. And this time I'm actually standing my ground and saying like I literally found myself again, and I'm not willing to lose that version of me. Like this version of me that I'm working so hard to be, and the version of me that I'm becoming, I'm not willing to lose anymore over a familiar pattern of being attracted to drama and chaos. To me, it's not worth it. I'd rather be bored and uncomfortable while I go through this transition than be in a situation that brings me back to a familiar pattern that doesn't align with who I'm trying to be. And that's, for me, that mindset change shows already that I'm healing and I'm growing as a person. And I know that real peace isn't avoidance or numbing out. It's boundaries, steadier emotions, clear thinking, less reaction. Peace isn't quiet because you've shut down. It's quiet because you're regulated. And I know I'm healing when I don't spiral like I used to. I bounce back faster. I take things less personally. I can sit in stillness without panicking. So if your life feels calmer right now and it feels strange, do not panic. Do not self-sabotage. Just embrace the discomfort, because soon it will be comfortable. It will be familiar. You're not losing your spark. You're not becoming boring. Your body is just learning a new normal. And honestly, calm isn't boring. It's proof that you're becoming someone harder to disturb.